A very powerful feature of the Circle Track Logbook is its ability to link with our other vehicle software. For example, we can record, let's say, the upper arm length here and the upper arm angle, like in most logbooks, and we can give that a name. But what our software lets you do is if you change the length of an arm or the angle of an arm, it can actually tell you how your roll center is going to change statically and dynamically. And the way it's done is by linking to, let's say in this case, our Circle Track Analyzer. This is the file name of the Circle Track Analyzer file we have linked to. You'll notice some things here are in light yellow. That's a standard, meaning it's an input. And some of these fields have a darker yellow. Those are the fields that are linked through this file to the Circle Track Analyzer. For example, camber and camber gain are linked. Toe in and caster are not, because the Circle Track Analyzer doesn't get into that amount of detail on the front end. But let's say we want to use this feature. We will go here, and let's say we're going to change the angle. Let's pay attention here. The height of the center, roll center is 28 inches, and it's right in the center. It's zero offset. And let's say we're going to go change the angle on this side from 17.5 degrees up to 21 degrees. Okay? You can see here that that's highlighted in pink. That means it's changed from our baseline, which down here you can see is record 23, and that's a useful note. But let's say we make that change, we move to another screen, and you can see here, when we move back, it says here, the file is still a late model 355, but now it needs updating. And what does that mean? It means something has changed in these linked specs, and it means these other specs, they may not have the relationship they should have, that we have to update the calculations for things to be accurate. So what you do then is you jump to the link, Circle Track Analyzer. It says, please wait right here for the Circle Track Analyzer to start up. And you can see here, now we're in the Circle Track Analyzer. And it says here, you're now in the Circle Track Analyzer with the file that was saved in the logbook program. It says when you quit the Circle Track Analyzer, results and settings for the file you currently have open, that means on the main screen, will be sent back to the logbook program. If you just want to update these calculations, like I said, we needed updating, you could just quit the Circle Track Analyzer as soon as these messages are gone. So we click on OK, another intro message. If we just wanted to update things, we could just X out of this right now and go back, and those calculations would be updated. But I'm going to show you some other things here. We're going to click on the front suspension. And remember we changed that angle to 21 down here at the bottom? It was 17.53 like on the right side, but now it's 21 on the left side. And you can see our roll center has now moved to the left right here, and it's got a height of 3 inches. Before it was 2.8 inches, and it was right in the center. So that's how things have changed, by making that angle of that arm different. We're going to back out of here. Now, we wouldn't have had to go into that screen. I just wanted to show you what's going on there. And if we quit the program now, it's going to say, do you want to quit it? Yep. And it says, do you want to go back to the Circle Track logbook? I'm sorry. The vehicle file and all its current settings will now be loaded back to the Circle Track logbook. Is this what you want to do? It is. We could click on cancel to just stop shutting down, stay in the Circle Track Analyzer, or we could click on no here, and then anything that got updated would not be saved. It would not be sent back to the Circle Track program, but we want to update it, so we click on yes. We're back in the Circle Track logbook now. Little thing says click OK to continue. And now you can see that needs updating has gone away. The 21 inches is still here. You can see gain has changed up here. Camber gain has changed, as you would think, because the angle has changed. And all the roll center settings have changed also. They've been updated because we changed the angle from 17.5 to 21 degrees. We can do the same with it. We change spring ratings here. You can see in here a lot of specs are dark yellow, meaning that they are linked to that Circle Track program. And here's something else you can see. This front lateral load distribution, which is a very useful handling description, has changed. And the rating, I don't know what it was before, we didn't look, but now it's at neutral. It might have been at an oversteer condition before. So there's a lot of useful things that can be done by jumping back and forth between the Circle Track logbook and the Circle Track Analyzer. As we update our other programs like Suspension Analyzer, it will then be linkable also, and you'll see even more of these fields be in yellow to link back and forth.